Shabbat Shalom. Giving all praise and glory to the Most High Power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. He's worthy to be praised for everything. Hallelujah to his glorious and holy name. As always, we're going to start with Colossians 3:17. And whatsoever you do in word or deed, do all by Hashem Mashiach Yahushai. Giving thanks to the Most High Power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob for everything. He's worthy to be praised and thanks for everything. Hallelujah to his glorious and holy name. So I want to continue with soldiership from the general. So the last time I stopped on a soldier must learn that his own fellow soldiers are learning to be soldiers also. So we're going to go into next, a soldier must learn that he is a soldier among his brothers. A soldier must learn that he is a soldier among his brothers. A soldier must learn that he is a soldier among his brothers. We're going to look at St. John, the 13th chapter, verse 12. A soldier must learn that he is a soldier among his brothers. St. John, 13th chapter, verse 12. St. John, the 13th chapter, verse 12. So after he had washed their feet, Mashiach washed the disciples' feet, and had taken his garments and was set down again, he said unto them, know ye what I have done to you? This is humility, for real, for real. Ye call me teacher. I don't say Master because we look up the first letter in Baal, as I said many a times, it means Lord. And Master. So that's why, and they placed that in there so that we would not know. They made us call them all oppressor, the so-called white man made us call them this, and to still go back to Baal. Look it up for yourself. So I'm gonna say teacher, and both of them. I mean, they put them both right there, back to back, and in between them, which represent Baal. Look it up for yourself. Lord and Master, coming from the word and the entity, the idol, Baal. But see, a lot of you probably don't realize this because of the great multitude of sorceries, which is witchcraft that they have on the people. And you're not analytical things to look at. Well, let me look at this and examine this and look more deeper into it. Those that have found other things that was added to the scriptures. Since they took away from the scriptures, you think they didn't add to the scriptures? So that's why I'm not saying they put it right back to back. So I'm gonna say the power, teacher, ruler, a word that does not equate to Baal, that entity. The reason why I'm spelling it because of Exodus 23 and 13 in the law. And I love the Most High, Mashiach Yahushai and Yasharallah. Exodus 23:13, it says, in all things that I have said unto you, be circumspect, right? And make no mention of the name of other gods. It says, and make no mention of the name of other gods, which are idols. Neither let it be heard out of thy mouth. You see? Joshua 27, 23 and 7. When we came out of the Egyptian captivity into the wilderness, not into the wilderness, but as we left the wilderness and going into our homeland of Canaan, Joshua and Caleb were the only two adults that were allowed to bring us out. And this is what Joshua said. Joshua 23 and 7. That ye come not among. Let's read verse 6. Be ye therefore very courageous to keep and to do all that is written in the book of the law of Moses. And we just read a law. Not to let the name of these other gods or idols come out of our mouth. He said, be ye therefore very courageous. It's Joshua 23 and 6. To keep and to do all that is written in the book of the law of Moses, that ye turn not aside, therefore, to the right hand or to the left hand, or to the left, right? So now, in Shabbat Shalom, welcome. It says that ye come not among these nations, which we are scattered among all these nations. He said, but that you come not among these nations, these that remain among you, neither make mention of the name of their gods. Come on. Isn't that what we just read in Exodus 23 and 13? He said, neither make mention of the name of their gods. Like you don't know, or hopefully some of you know, but no man brought it to me. The fact that Zeus, the number one Greek so-called white man's God, last name is Amen. The same thing you saying at the end of your prayers. I don't care if you say it in English, you say it in Hebrew, you say it in French, German, Russian, Spanish, whatever. That's still his last name. You still call it on their God, their idol. His last name is Amen. You say it in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen. Is that his name? Bahasham Yahushua. Ahman. Is that his name? In the name of you, whoever you are. Amen. Is that your name? Think about it. We don't think, man. It's like this is real. That's why he say, make mention of the name. He said, neither make mention of the name of their gods, their idols, nor cause to swear by them, neither serve them, nor bow yourselves unto them, but cleave unto the Most High your power, as ye have done unto this day. That's why it's so important that we change, man. Even when Mashiach came and told Nicodemus, man, you gotta be born again, man. You gotta change. What world was he in? He was in a Roman world. We had already came out of the Greek world. Most of our people was like, hey, you can't say we Israelites. They're gonna kill us. Can't say that. So now, this is very important because you don't want to offend the Most High. And we have so many times, so many in all our different captivities, all the times that we read in the Bible, we offending him. How we gonna get out of here and we still offending him and then make an excuse to offend him? Oh, it's all right. You don't understand. He know my heart. The heart deceivable of all things and desperately wicked. He know how you feel. Yeah, you're right. He know how you feel. For real, for real. Especially when you've been told to look it up. I've showed it to you in the Bible dictionary. It's right here, man. All of them. Because you know what word would come before Baal? Can Can you think of a word that would come before A? A? Hmm? There it is right there. See if I can get it for you. You see it? Can you see if you can see it or not? There it is right there. There it is right there. You see it? I got 3 cameras going, so y'all bear with me. I got to show it 3 different places. Class, y'all seen it, y'all know. Okay? So that's why I'm not gonna say it. They inserted it in there. As long as we continue to do the things that are contrary to the righteousness of the Most High, you know, and allow what it is that I'm bringing forward to you to change. That's all it is, change. I'm not gonna say it. So, I digress. John 13 and 13. Ye call me teacher and your power. And ye say, well, so I am. You see, if I then your power and teacher, but you see they put those words in there, which I told you mean BAAL. Look it up for yourself. You don't have to take my word for it. If I then your power and your teacher have washed your feet, ye also ought to wash one another's feet. That's the ultimate humility. For I have given you an example that ye should do as I have done to you. That's the ultimate humility. That's what he was doing. And all throughout the Bible, what do they always keep telling us? What's the main thing they keep telling us? Love your brother, love your sister, love your neighbor as thyself, love each other, love each other. Why you gotta keep telling us that? Something wrong with us. Everybody else love each other. They can be fighting whatever. They come together to do whatever they need to do as a nation. But us, we jacked up. That's all they talk about. What's the feeling of the love? What? Love thy neighbor as thyself. Why? Because we always say we love the Most High, but we ain't gonna love each other. Philippians 2. Verse 5. So let this mind be in you, which was also in Mashiach Yahushua, who being in the form of the Most High, thought it not robbery to be equal with the Most High, meaning he was the son of the Most High, but made himself of no reputation. You see that? So he wasn't in the Roman Empire trying to make himself a reputation. He wasn't in the Roman Empire killing people, say, hey, tell everybody I did it. Don't make sure you let them know that I did it, that Mashiach Yahushua did it. No, he healed people to say, don't tell nobody I done it. How about that? He didn't want to make himself anything. He didn't want to be somebody in the Roman Empire. Said the heck with that. You understand? He could care less. Like I could care less. You say we say in a condition of damnation. In a condition of damnation, the people in gross darkness, and you trying to be somebody in gross darkness. No. Look what he said. Who being in the form of the Most High, or not robbery to be equal with the Most High, but made himself of no reputation, and took upon him the form of a servant, and was made in the likeness of men. And be no more servant than what he did in washing the disciples' feet. And being made and being found, in fashion as a man, he humbled himself. That was your ultimate humility. And became obedient unto death, even the death of the cross, the suffering that he had to deal with. For us, wretched us. And we still can't get along. That's sad. A soldier must learn that he is a soldier among his brothers. Come on. You have to humble yourself. Hebrews 6 chapter. We're looking at soldiership from the general. Anyone of old from the 90s, y'all know what I'm talking about. You that don't know, hey, you will know. It was our decree. Hebrews 6 and 11. Remember, a soldier must learn that he is a soldier among his brothers. Hebrews 6 and 11. And we desire that every one of you do show the same diligence to the full assurance of hope until the end. Not just a few months, then you out, a year or two, then you out. He said to the end, that ye be not slothful, lazy, but followers of them who through faith, believing in the Most High and patience, dealing with that time that it's going to take, no matter how long it takes, inherit the promises. You hear that? You got to have a full assurance of hope, man, until the end. You got to have a full assurance of faith until the end, man. That's why he said, Matthew 24. Like I say, put off that weak nature, man. It says in Matthew 24 and 13, but he that shall endure until the end, the same shall be saved. Saved from what? Luke 1:68. You got to endure to the end. You got a full assurance until the end, enduring. Luke 1:68. Blessed be the Most High, power of Israel. You hear that? He's the power of Israel. Where in the New Testament? The Israelites. Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, Zebulun, Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben, Naphtali, Asher, and Issachar. The 12 tribes of Israel. He the power of Israel. For he has visited and redeemed his people. Who's his people? Straight up. Just in case he say the power of Israel. Let's go way back to Exodus 18 and 1. Let's see who his people are. When Jethro, the priest of Midian, this Exodus 18 and 1. When Jethro, the priest of Midian, Moses' father-in-law, heard of all that the Most High had done for Moses and for Israel, his people. Who's his people? But Israel, his people, the Most High people, that the Most High had brought Israel out of Egypt. Come on. Israelites are his people. Straight up. Going back to Luke, the first chapter. Now that we know that the Most High is the power of Israel and his people are the Israelites, let's read it again. Luke 1:68. Blessed be the Most High power of Israel, the Israelites, the 12 tribes of Israel. For he hath visited and redeemed his people, who are the 12 tribes of Israel. Don't that sound good? Don't that sound great? Yeah. And have raised up an horn, which is the power, like the bull's horn, the ram's horn, of salvation, power, rulership, and authority for us, the 12 tribes of Israel, in the house of his servant David. Because Amashiach came out of David's tribe, which is of the tribe of Judah, our forefather Jacob, whose name was changed to Israel, fourth-born son. Amashiach tells you in Hebrews 7 and 14, for this evidence of fact that our power, Mashiach Yahushua, sprang out of Judah. See? Mashiach came out of Judah. Just like King David came out of Judah. That's why I say the family of his servant David. The family of David, which is a tribe of Judah, as he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, who had the spirit of a Mashiach Yahushua, all of them, which have been since the world began. That's a mystery. All the prophets had the spirit of a Mashiach, because he's the word of the Most High, he's the spirit of the Most High. Which have been since the world began. You hear that? That we, the Israelites, the 12 tribes of Israel, should be saved. This is saved, y'all, from our enemies. He didn't do it Until the end, the same shall be saved, right? So we got to be saved from our enemies and from the hand of all that hate us. You see? To what? To perform the mercy, which is not getting something you do deserve to get, promised to our fathers, and to remember his holy covenant that he made with who? Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and to the 12 tribes of Israel. Point blank. Remember, a soldier must learn that he is a soldier among his brethren. So who is the covenant given to? Let's see. Psalms 105, 8 to 10. He had remembered his covenant, which is a contract or agreement, and his laws, statutes, commandments forever. So whatever you read here, who this covenant is with whoever you read about here forever. He had remembered his covenant, his contract or his agreement forever. The word which he commanded to 1,000 generations. Who we make it with? Which covenant he made with Abraham. And his oath unto Isaac. And confirmed the same unto Jacob for a law. And to Israel. That's the 12 tribes of Israel. Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, Zebulun, Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben, Naphtali, Asher, and Issachar. That's what he's talking about. And to Israel for what? For an everlasting covenant. Hear that? We the Israelites for an everlasting covenant. As it says, a soldier must learn that he is a soldier among his brethren. Luke 1:71. That we should be saved from our enemies and from the hand of all that hate us, to perform the mercy promised to our fathers, and to remember his holy covenant. You see? So he said, you're going to have mercy on nobody but Jacob. Isaiah 14:1. Remember the promise to our fathers, promise to Isaiah and the rest of the prophets, but Isaiah broke it down clearly. Isaiah 14:1. For the Most High, power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, that's his name forever, memorial to all generations, will have mercy, which is not getting something you do deserve to get, on Jacob. See? You're going to have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land. And the strangers, these other nations, outside of the 12 tribes of Israel that I named, shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. Remember, at this time, there is no more Army, Navy, Marines, Air Forces at all. Everything is eradicated. Mashiach came back to judge and make war and shut down all the kingdoms on the earth, to set up righteousness on this earth. And the people who are the Israelites, the remnant of the Israelites, shall take them, these other nations, and bring them to their place where they're going to live and work. There's going to be a remnant of the nations that's going to be brought to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Most High for servants and handmaids, men slaves and women slaves, handmaids. And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were. And they shall rule over their oppressors. You see? Those that have oppressed us, we're going to rule over them. That is salvation, power, rulership, and authority that's coming to the Israelites, like he just said. The mercies promised to our forefathers. Here it is right here. And it shall come to pass in the day that the Most High, power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Jacob being the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel, shall give them rest, give us rest. From what? From our sorrow and from our fear and from the hard bondage, hard slavery, hard oppressive system that we've been brought into, wherein thou was made to serve. See? We won't get rest. If we have rest, somebody got to be working and we resting. That's why it says, Isaiah 60, and 12. Therefore thy gates shall be open continually. They shall not be shut day nor night. Remember, there's three gates on the north, three gates on the south, three gates on the west, and three gates on the east. And each that gate, one of the 12 tribes is going through. Then you know, regardless of how you look at it, this was written, this was the future holds in prophecy. Therefore thy gates shall be open continually, they shall not be shut day nor night, that men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles. So they're going to be working in the kingdom, and that their kings may be brought, see, to our gates. For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish. Yeah, those nations shall be utterly wasted. You see? Verse 14, the sons also of them that afflicted thee shall come bending unto thee, and all they that despise thee shall bow themselves down at the soles of thy feet, and they shall call thee the city of the most high power, the Zion of the Holy One of Israel. Whereas thou hast been forsaken and hated, that's real. Who could that be besides us? Everybody else work together. Nobody loves us, man. Whereas thou hast been forsaken. We always hollering about uh, reparations, forsaken, built this place. What do we have to show for it? Spend over $1 trillion and we'll have nothing. Remember, a soldier must learn that he is a soldier among his brethren. Whereas thou hast been hated, forsaken and hated, so that no man went through thee. Where our corporations at? Where our banks? I will make thee an eternal, I mean, forever and ever and ever excellency, a joy of many generations. Remember, a soldier must learn that he is a soldier among his brethren. Gotta eat the whole thing, man. Eat the whole roll. Eat it all up together. I love it. Hebrews 6 and 11 and 12 again. And we desire that every one of you do show the same diligence to the full assurance of hope unto the end, that ye be not slothful. Don't be lazy. Suck it up. Like you say, gird up your loins like a man. Oh, I'm feeling bad. So what? Oh, my back hurts. So what? Suck it up. If you was in Esau's military, you don't have all that. Be not slothful. Don't be lazy, man, but followers of them who through faith and patience inherit the promises, man. And we know the promise is only given to the Israelites. Romans 9 and 3. Go there right there. The promise is only given to the Israelites, period. Inherit the promises. Promises that was promised to the Israelites, period. That's it. Romans 9. He said, for I wish, this Paul, he said, for I wish and that myself were accursed from Mashiach, for my brethren. Hear that? Who was brethren. Remember, a soldier must learn that he is a soldier among his brothers. This soldiership from the general. It says, who is, for I could wish that myself were accursed from Mashiach, for my brethren, my kinsmen according to the flesh. You know what your flesh is? Pinch yourself. This your flesh right here. Pinch yourself. That's your flesh. And your flesh have appearance. What do he say? Who are Israelites? Who are Israelites? To whom pertaineth the adoption. We're looking for the promises, right? Who are pertaining to the adoption and the glory and the covenants. We already went over the covenants and the giving of the law and the service of the Most High and the promises. You see? There it is right there. Who are Israelites? Verse 4. and the promises to our Israelites, to Israelites. That's to us, period. It's to us. Romans 15:1. This soldiership from the general. The soldier must learn that he is a soldier among his brethren. Romans 15:1. We then that are strong are to bear the infirmities of the weak and not to please ourselves. You see? So you got a brother that's not, as strong as this word of doing whatever they're doing as you. You ain't supposed to put them down. You got to bear the infirmity of the weak. We then that are strong are to bear the infirmities of the weak. When a brother's down, you don't just stomp him into the ground, man. That's what we love to do, man. Look for something, dissect someone, and then make fun of them or put them down. No. You got to bear the infirmities of the weak. It's very important, man. And not to please ourselves. That means you got to look at how you can help them to be better. Lift them up. Don't put them down. Some people have been put down all their life, whether they want to say it or not. Then they come in the truth, still be put down like they nothing, just because they might not look as good as you, or might not be up to par as you. Man, you better understand, man. They loved by the Most High. Even our beginning of our nation, Leah wasn't so beautiful as Rachel. But the Most High allowed her to go in there. She had 6 of the tribes and Dinah. But that's something about it. Soldier must learn that he is a soldier among his brethren. You gotta have consideration of your brother, man. You gotta think about your brothers, man. And that one that is low. That's why it's telling you, man, that every one of us please his neighbor for his good to edification, man. You got to find something good in everybody. You can't just look at everybody and just put them down, 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 down. You think the Most High calling somebody that's not worthy to be called? Do you realize that? Do you realize anybody that the Most High called in here, when they called, I can't say they chosen, but when they called, they have a purpose. That's why I said, let every one of us please his neighbor for his good. For his good, the things that he's doing that's trying to follow the same laws, statutes, commandments that you are and I am and everybody else is, to edification. Help them be stronger and more edified in the things that we got to do, and being born again, be changed from the way that we have been programmed to think. We've been programmed to speak. We've been programmed to act a certain way. Remember, a soldier must learn that he is a soldier among his brothers. For even Mashiach pleased not himself. You hear that? Remember he said he didn't make himself no reputation. We read that already. He didn't please himself. But as it is written, the reproaches, the disgraces, the put downs of them that reproach thee fell on me. You hear that? He took on all our reproaches, man. Said fell on him. But everybody can feel the way they want to feel, this way, that way, whatever way. Cancel them out. He gonna cancel you out when he come back to judge and make war. And everybody got to stand before the judgment seat of a Mashiach Yahushua. What you gonna do when you say, "Hey, I know how you felt. I know what you thought." I know what you thought. Here it is, written in the books. This day, this time, to the microsecond you said it. This day, this time, to the microsecond you thought it. Psalm 69 and 9. Psalm 69 and 9. For the zeal of thine house have eaten me up. And the reproaches, the disgraces, the put downs of them that reproach thee, that reproach us as the Israelites, are fallen upon me. That's what Mashiach Yahushua, that's prophesied about a Mashiach Yahushua, man. That's why a soldier must learn that he is a soldier among his brothers. Not only that, go to Isaiah 53, the third chapter. He had to endure this. Verse 3, it says, he is despised and rejected of men, a man of sorrows. This is Mashiach Yahushua prophesied about a Mashiach Yahushua, a man of sorrows, acquainted with grief. Yeah, because all reproaches, disgraces fell on him for us, a man of grief. And we hid, as it were, our faces from him. Hear that? This is Israelites, wicked Israelites, hid their face from him. He was despised, and we esteemed him not. Surely he hath borne, carried our griefs. The reproaches of us fell on him. Surely he have carried our griefs and carried our sorrows. Yet we did esteem him stricken, smitten of the Most High, and afflicted. But he was wounded for our transgressions. That ours, the 12 tribes of Israel, transgressions, breaking the Most High's laws. He was bruised for our iniquities, for our wickedness. The chastisement of our peace was upon him. And with his stripes we are healed. Christians like to read that. With his stripes we are healed. But you ain't even keeping no laws of the Most High. You ain't doing the commandments of the Most High. That's why he was afflicted in the first place. Because we broke the laws of the Most High. Here it says he was bruised for our iniquity. He was bruised for our sins. In 1 John 3 and 4 it says, for sin is a transgression of the Most High's laws, the same laws you say you're not under. Christians, one of the worst drugs we ever was given, man. All we like sleep are gone astray. All we like sheep are have gone astray, man. Away from the truth. We have turned everyone to his own way. Yeah, this way I feel. This way I feel. I ask everybody. Ask them again tomorrow when I go out on the street. You know the Most High? Everybody said no. Y'all praying to someone you even know. You pray? Yeah. You know the Most High? No. Who you praying to? If I hear this Bible, you can't show me the Most High. I'm talking about just him. Something wrong with that picture. And you say, he know your heart. Yeah, if you don't know him, the heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked, it says. Who can know it? The Most High know it. That's your mind, the way you think. They have everybody coming up with their own power. It ain't the one in the Bible. Look, all we like sheep have gone astray, man. We have turned everyone to his own way. Mashiach say, I'm the way. St. John 14 and 6. I'm the way to show you how to follow the truth, which is the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High that's going to lead to everlasting life. He said, no man come to the Father but by me. That go over right. People say, oh, that happened after. No, he's saying that before he ascended to the right hand side of the Most High. If you don't go to the time that he's speaking, then a lot of things you're going to miss. That's what David said in Psalms 110 and 1. The Most High said unto my power, Hamashiach Yahushai, sit thee on my right hand until I make thine enemies thy footstool. Straight up. He said, why David called me his power? If he's the son of the Most High, how David gonna say that I'm his power? Hamashiach Yahushai is his power. Ain't nobody asking no questions after that. Because it's a mystery. People can't understand spiritual things. He was oppressed and he was afflicted, yet he opened out his mouth. Let me read verse 6. All we like sheep have gone astray. We have turned everyone to his own way, and the Most High have laid on him, Mashiach Yahushua, the iniquity of us all. Think about it. A soldier must learn that he is a soldier among his brothers. That's what we're looking at. The Mashiach Yahushua, as an example, was afflicted. And the Most High laid on him the iniquity, the wickedness of us all. And that's not talking about nobody but the Israelites, period. He was oppressed and he was afflicted, yet he opened not his mouth. He is brought as a lamb to the slaughter, and as a sheep before her shears is dumb, so he opened not his mouth. He was taken from prison and from judgment, and who shall declare his generation? For he was cut off out of the land of the living. For the transgression of my people, the Israelites, was he stricken. My people represents the Israelites. Let me show you. Let's go to your New Testament, because y'all like to go to the New Testament. Matthew 2 and 6. Who is the Most High people? Right here in the New Testament. And thou Bethlehem, Matthew 2 and 6. And thou Bethlehem, where Mashiach was born, in the land of Judah, art not the least among the princes of Judah. For out of thee shall come a governor that shall rule my people Israel. You see? My people Israel. No different than what it's saying here. No difference. Isaiah 53 and 8. He was taken from prison and from judgment. And who shall declare his generation? For he was cut out of the land of the living, out of the land of Israel, for the transgression of my people Israel, my people, the Israelites, was he stricken. You can no clearer than that. We define my people, who are the Israelites, was he stricken. And he made his grave with the wicked man on the right, wicked man on the left, and with the rich in his death, because the rich man came and begged for his body before the sun went down, as is written in the law, because he had done no violence, neither was any deceit in his mouth. He didn't lie. Listen at this, verse 10. Yet it pleased the Most High to bruise him. He hath put him this grief, when thou shalt make his soul, his body, an offering for sin. When he shall make his soul, his body, which is body, an offering for sin. He shall see his seed, he shall prolong his days, and the pleasure of the Most High shall prosper in his hand, to receive that glory that he had in before the world was. That you asked the Most High in St. John 17 and 5. Angels took him right back to the Most High, back to his position right there on the right hand side of the Most High. A soldier must learn that he is a soldier among his brethren. Philippians, the 2nd chapter. Verse 12. Wherefore, my beloved, who is the beloved? Who's the beloved? Let's find out. Let's go in the Apocrypha. Let's go to Baruch 3 and 36 to define who this beloved is. Baruch, the 3rd chapter, the 36th verse. Who is this beloved? He have found out all the way of knowledge, and have given it unto Jacob, his servant, and to Israel, his beloved. And to Israel, his beloved. You see that? So when you see beloved in the Bible, it's talking about the Israelites, right? Israel, his beloved. So going back to Philippians, the 2nd chapter, the 12th verse, we're looking at a soldier must learn that he is a soldier among his brothers. This soldiership from the general. Philippians 2 and 12. Wherefore, my beloved, who are Israelites, as ye have always obeyed, you've been obedient, not as in my presence only, Not when the book is open and we're going through these scriptures, but now much more in my absence when the book is closed and we're not around each other. Work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. That's why Ecclesiastes 12 and 13 says, let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Most High. You better be afraid. You better be scared of the Most High and highly respect him. But we don't disrespect him enough. It's the end of the world. We better come back to him in a real way. It says, work out your own salvation. That's probably some authority that's coming to the Israelites on this earth with fear and trembling, it says. But it's the Most High was working in you both to will and to do of his good pleasure, man. Do all things without murmurings and disputings. Come on. A soldier must learn that he is a soldier among his brethren without murmuring and disputing all the time, man. That ye may be blameless and harmless, the sons of the Most High, without rebuke, in the midst of a crooked and perverse nation. We in the midst of a crooked and perverse nation, doing everything you can think of and can't think of. Like Musa said, some of the things they doing behind closed doors, we ain't supposed to be talking about it, so wicked. We in the midst of a crooked and perverse nation, among whom ye shine as lights in the world. Oh, we're gonna shine as lights in the world if we bring it forth this truth, man. You gotta learn it, live it, and apply it in your life, and be an example for the nation in what we're doing. What if everybody was like you? How would we be? Man or woman? Everybody's just like you. How would we be as a nation? Think about it. Because a lot of times, the scripture tell you that the leaders cause our people to err, man. So we have to be looking in here for solutions of what works and what doesn't work. To guide our nation to the Most High, we can tell Mashiach Osiris, rise, come Most High, come Mashiach Osiris, rise, tell Mashiach Osiris, rise from sitting on the right hand side of himself, of the Most High, and come and judge and make war, man. Why should he? And we satisfied in this crooked and perverse nation, man, trying to beat somebody in hell. He ain't make himself no reputation. That's why we read it. In verse 5 said, let this mind be in you, which was also in the Mashiach Osiris. Verse 7 said, but made himself of no reputation. Trying to get a reputation here, man. That's so you know, man, you done sold out one way or another. This perverse and crooked generation, man, that this nation that we involved in right here, man. The things that they're doing contrary to the word of the Most High every day, in every way. 16. We gotta be shining as lights, man. Shining bright. Only way you're gonna be illuminated, like you said, man. You want to shine like bright as lights. Look, Baruch 4 and 1, right after what we just read in Baruch 3:36. Baruch 4 and 1. Look, you want to be illuminated. A lot of y'all want prestige in hell. Be illuminated like this. Baruch 4 and 1. This is the book of the commandments of the Most High, and the law that the Most High wrote with his finger, the work of the Most High that endure forever. Y'all talking about we ain't under the law. You some lying preachers, man. You already said the law that endure forever. All they that keep it, what's to eat? It. The commandments and the laws of the Most High shall come to life. You're going to come to everlasting life. Y'all being led to hell, I'm telling you. And y'all leave from wherever he done told you and come in front of us and say, we ain't under the law. Come on, man. All that keep it shall come to life. That life is everlasting life. But such as leave it, the ones you saying, ones of you that saying we not under the law, we not under the commandments, shall die. And that die is being thrown in the lake of fire, man. Turn thee, O Jacob, O 12 tribes of Israel, and take hold of it. Take hold of the laws, the commandments of the Most High. Walk in the presence of the light thereof. You want to be, what he said, you're going to shine as light? Walk in the presence of the light thereof, that thou mayest be illuminated. There it is right there. What do he say? Philippians 2:15, that ye may be blameless and harmless, the sons of the Most High, without rebuke, in the midst of a crooked and perverse nation, like we here in America, this crooked and perverse nation, among whom ye shine as lights in the world. And the way you will shine as light to be illuminated, what is this light? Proverbs 6:23. Contrary to what most of y'all been taught in these religions, man, that's the worst thing ever happened to us, man. And y'all have a problem with me talking about you. But you got to come with it. Prove these scriptures not saying what it's saying. Proverbs 6:23. This love. For the commandment is a lamp, and the law that the Most High wrote with his finger, the work of the Most High is light. You see that? The commandment is a lamp, and the law that the Most High wrote with his finger, the work of the Most High is light. And reproofs of instruction are the way of light. Come on. How you gonna know about the instruction of the Most High? You don't even know what he said for us to do. You don't even know right from wrong. Come on. He gave us 613 laws. Esau got more laws than that in his system that you got to follow. Huh. You got way more laws than that. We got 613 laws, moral laws, civil laws, dietary laws, ceremonial laws. And a lot of laws don't apply to a man. All the laws don't apply to a woman. You know, most I call men, a lot of things is to the men. You're even concerned the woman. Y'all still crying the blues. Ain't no, whatever, man. Most I gonna deal with you. That's why I'm here to warn you in these last days. We want you to shine as lights in the world. Verse 16. Holding forth, this is verse 16 of Philippians, the second chapter. Holding forth the word of life, that I may rejoice in the day of a Mashiach when he come to judge and make war. And we all got to meet a Mashiach outside in his judgment, that he's going to judge as the power of the Most High would have him judge for the Most High, that I have not run in vain. You hear that? That you're working in vain, man. Neither labored in vain. You see? That's what it's about, man. A soldier must learn that he is a soldier among his brethren. That's what you got to do. Now, a soldier must learn that he is responsible for his brother. Plural. A soldier must learn that he is responsible for his brothers. This soldiership from the general. A soldier must learn that he is a soldier among his brethren. Straight up. He's a soldier among his brethren. A soldier must learn that he is responsible for his brothers. Okay? A soldier must learn that he is responsible for his brothers. A soldier must learn that he is responsible for his brothers. 1 Corinthians 12. 1 Corinthians 12. 12th chapter. Verse 25. That there should be no schism in the body. That there should be no schism in the body. No division in the body. That there should be no schism in the body. See that? No division in the body. But that the members should have the same care one for another. A soldier must learn that he is responsible for his brothers. That there should be no schism, no division in the body, but that the members should have the same care one for another. You see, it's very important. 1 Corinthians, the first chapter, the 10th verse. He had already told us this. Now I beseech you, brethren, talking to the Israelites. Just make sure you understand this, because when you go through the first books of this New Testament, that Paul is going into his letters and so forth, and whenever he was there to speak, just talking to the Israelites. Let me prove it. Paul called to be an apostle. This 1 Corinthians 1:1. Paul called to be an apostle of a Mashiach Yahushai through the will of the Most High. And Sosthenes, our brother, unto the church of the Most High, which is at Corinth. Right? To them that are sanctified by Hashem Mashiach Yahushai, called to be saints. Come on. Let's define the saints. And when you go into most of these New Testament scriptures, he's going to say the same thing, called to be saints. Who the saints? Psalms 148:14. You get understanding through the precepts. Psalms 148:14. He also has exalted the horn, the power of his people. You know, we read in Exodus 18:1, his people Israel already, earlier. He also exalted the horn, the power, that's the bull's horn, the ram's horn. That's the power of the bull, the power of the ram. So horn means power. He also exalted the power of his people. The praise of all his saints. Here the definition of saints, even of the children of Israel, who are we are people near unto the Most High. Praise ye the Most High. So the saints are the 12 tribes of Israel, point blank. So it's talking to the Israelites, you know, going back to 1 Corinthians 1:10. Now I beseech you, brethren, who are Israelites, by Bahashem Mashiach Yahushai, in the name of the Lord Savior, that ye all speak the same thing, right? And that there be no divisions among you, no schism, which is divisions among you, but that ye be perfectly joined together in the same mind and in the same judgment. Meaning, whether I speak or somebody else speak, you're going to get the same mind and the same judgment, because we're going to be on the same page. You see? He also said, for those that do cause division offenses, Romans 16:17. Romans 16:17. Now I beseech you, brethren, who are the Israelites. Let me make sure you understand. Paul identified himself. Who's his brother? Those that are of his people, right? Romans 11:1. I say then, this Paul, he said, have the Most High cast away his people? We know his people represent who? The Israelites. From Exodus 18:1. Most High forbid. For I also am an Israelite. Hear that? Paul said he is an Israelite of the seed of Abraham, of the tribe of Benjamin. The Most High has not cast away his people, which he foreknew. See? That's why he's saying brethren. But Romans 16:17. Now I beseech you, brethren, that's his brothers, the Israelites. Mark them which cause divisions and offenses, contrary to the doctrine which ye have learned, and avoid them, he said. Remember, a soldier must learn that he is responsible for his brothers. He said, I beseech you, brethren, mark them which cause divisions and offenses, contrary to the doctrine which ye have learned, and avoid them. That's why you got all these different doctrines right now going on. That's why it's hard for brothers to come together. They got all these different, philosophies here and philosophies over here, and understanding here, been edified this way, that way, whatever way. But when people come in and they cause division, offenses, it's the contrary to the doctrine which ye have learned, and avoid them. But they that are such serve not our master, Hamashiach Yahushua, but their own belly. They're looking to get something out of coming to cause division and offenses. They serve their own belly, looking for something for themselves. A lot of times it's trying to make themselves somebody, being recognized. Who cares about recognition here, man? We recognize this be your only consolation that you have right here in hell, right here, excuse me, outside about so much like I'm saying, right here in this damnable world, straight up. This it. This is all you got. And after this, when you be raised up to the judgment, be thrown in the lake of fire. I'm telling you, avoid these people. You have a right to avoid people. But they that serves, but excuse me, verse 18, for they that are such serve not our power, Mashiach Shai, but their own belly. And by good words and fair speech, they speak very well. Deceive the hearts of the simple. Call you a bunch of simple people. They speak very well, and you go right and you get charmed by them. Next thing you know, you following them because you simple. That's what it said, right? I didn't write it. That's what the Most High said. You call you simple. That's why a soldier must learn that he is responsible for his brothers. No division, Titus, the first chapter. Titus, the first chapter, verse 13. Titus, the first chapter, verse 13. Yep, verse 13. This witness is true. Wherefore rebuke them sharply, that they may be sound in the faith. See, sometimes you got to rebuke our people sharply, that they may be sound in the faith, man. Bring them back. We got to reel them back in. Be them went off somewhere. Somewhere, who knows where, but he said, rebuke them sharply, that they may be sound in the faith. Some people go off, man, and you got to rebuke them sharply so they be sound in the faith, because you have those that come in and they cause division among them. They come in to, I can say, for the devil to come to steal, kill, and destroy, man. That's their purpose. And if you allow them to do it, you simple. And hey, what can I say? Look what Paul said in 2 Corinthians 13 and 10. Therefore, 2 Corinthians 13 and 10. Therefore, I write these things being absent, lest being present, I should use sharpness according to the power which the Most High Mashiach have given me to edification and not to destruction. I'm going to rebuke you sharply. He said, hey, it's for the edification and not to destroy you. A lot of times people can't handle because they're kind of weak. They're kind of weak-minded. So they really can't deal with being rebuked. So I did a lesson on how to take correction. None of us that that they say they've been in this truth coming from One West was not dealt with sharply. All of us, everybody was dealt with sharply. A lot of y'all weak suckers that's coming in now, y'all probably couldn't deal with it. It was like army, straight up. This soldiership from the general, that's how it is, point blank. When this stuff go down, man, why I say gird up your loins like a man. Y'all better man up, man. Say men gonna be afraid. So where you gonna be at? When you gotta be told what to do. You gotta be told what to do. Somebody gotta tell you what to do. You ain't willing to take no orders from nobody, and you better be ready yourself. Like I always say, you better be ready. Too late to get ready when all this stuff jump off. It could jump off within a few days. Whether you realize it or not, things could be heated up right now in a few days, man. hours from now. You ain't ready, and you ain't been trying to get ready, which I think some kind of dust will come down from the sky to get yourself ready. No, man. You got to be ready. You know what your scriptures are saying. A soldier must learn that he is responsible for his brothers, man. It's real, man. A soldier must learn that he is responsible for his actions. A soldier must learn that he is responsible for his actions, what you do. A soldier must learn that he's responsible for his actions. Romans 14 and 12. Romans 14 and 12. We're looking at soldiership from the general. Romans 14 and 12. So then every one of us, every last one of us, shall give account of himself to the Most High while Mashiach was shot. Everybody gonna give account to the Most High through what Mashiach was shot. Let me show you. Everybody. That's why it says in 2 Corinthians 5 and 10. 2 Corinthians 5 and 10. For we must all appear before the judgment seat of a Mashiach Yahushua. You there? Every one of us gonna have to appear before the judgment seat of a Mashiach Yahushua, that everyone may receive the things done in his body, in this mortal body that we in, according to that he have done, according to the things that we have done in these mortal bodies, whether it be good or bad. What's good? Whether it be good or bad, what's good? Romans 7 to 12. I mean, that's why I say you got to know these definitions of these words that he's saying, because y'all read Paul's writing. Paul was a professor in this world that we're looking at today, man. He was the highest professor you could think of, man. He was trained thoroughly in the highest education that you can have for an Israelite. Romans 7 and 12. Wherefore the law is holy. The same law that the Most High wrote with his finger, the work of the Most High, is holy. And the commandment holy and just and good. So that's how you're good, if you keep the Most High's commandment. That's why he said, hey, once again, Ecclesiastes 12 and 13 said, let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Most High and keep his commandments, man. This is the whole duty of man. Let these poach up preachers fool you, man. They lied to you, man. They've been lying all the time, man. They don't know. If they do know, because we ain't in no corner no more. I mean, we all over the internet. That's why I say, look, 2 Corinthians 5 and 10. A soldier must learn that he is responsible for his actions. But we must all appear before the judgment seat of a Mashiach, that everyone may receive the things done in this body as we live in, according to that he have done, whether it be good, whether you kept the laws and commandments of the Most High, or bad, you didn't. Look what it say. For you that think that you could just do whatever you want to do, he said, knowing therefore the terror of a Mashiach Yahushua through the power of the Most High, we persuade men, but we are made manifest unto the Most High. And I trust also are made manifest in your consciousness, the way you think. Hopefully you will change the way you think. What this is about. You know, that's what born again is about. Everybody gonna give account of yourself to a Mashiach Yahushua. But, you know, you can do whatever you want to do like you want to do it if you think so. It says, knowing therefore the terror of Mashiach Yahushua, we persuade men. Hmm. Change, man. Make that change. Why you in these mortal bodies? Once you die, it's too late. Ecclesiastes 14, 12 and 14. Ecclesiastes 12 and 14. You already heard about the terror. See, y'all don't think. I guess y'all don't really know of Mashiach Yahushua as a destroyer. Most people don't know him. Y'all don't know him. Say he come in the Bible with a book. Shoot, man. Y'all better seek him out. Or ask about him. You know, stop, get off your pride and try and find out more about him. Ecclesiastes 12 and 14. For the Most High shall bring every work into judgment, like we just read, with every secret thing. See, I got a lesson I'm putting on TikTok right now called "Oh, you thought you got away with it, huh?" And I got a lesson that says this for the "you don't see me" people, people that think the Most High don't see them. Right? But the Most High shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing. 'Cause remember, the Most High's eyes are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the ways of men and even the secret parts. Right? For the Most High shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good, like we just read was good in Romans 7 and 12, keeping the commandments and the laws of the Most High, or whether it be evil, that's bad. Evil is bad, right? So all praise to the Most High, man, that, He's allowing us to come back to Him through His Word, you know? Every work that we done in this body gonna be brought to the judgment seat of a Mashiach Yahushua. That's what we're reading about. 2 Peter's 1 and 10. 2 Peter's 1 and 10. It ain't over till it's over, y'all. 2 Peter's 1 and 10. Remember, a soldier must learn that he is responsible for his actions. 2 Peter's 1 and 10. Wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. If you do these things, ye shall never fall. You hear what it said? Wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. You got to be diligent, to make your calling. Everybody been called that's hearing this word of truth, but everybody's not chosen. Make your calling and election sure that you can be the chosen. But if you do these things, you shall never fall, man. You will never fall, man. It's not hard, man. Tell you the righteous scarcely gonna make it, man. Scarcely. I mean, so you gotta look at where you want to be. I know I want to be diligent, you know, and be part of the ones that's gonna make it. Look at but I can't claim that. I don't know. You don't know what's gonna happen. We don't know. We just gotta Every day we have an opportunity to get it together and do better. First Peter 4 and 17. First Peter 4 and 17. We're in the last days, yo. These are warnings. We got to be ready. Too late to get ready. You got to be ready. First Peter 4 and 17. For the time has come that judgment must begin at the house or the family of the Most High. The house of the Most High are the 12 tribes of Israel. And if it first began with at us, we the 12 tribes of Israel, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of the Most High? What's going to happen to them that say we ain't under the law, not following the laws of the Most High, not following the commandments of the Most High? The ones you're so concerned about. They're not concerned about you, because we have that type of spirit. And if the righteous scarcely be saved, now we got to define righteous. You know, class, I know everybody should know how to define righteous by now. That's why I told you when I went into the scriptures and I showed you these different words, how to define them. When you look in the New Testament, it'll help you to understand what's being said here. Well, how do you define righteous? Deuteronomy 6:25. The righteous, these are they that do this. Deuteronomy 6:25. This says scarcely gonna be saved. Deuteronomy 6:25 defines what's righteous. And it shall be our righteousness. You see? It shall be our righteousness if we observe to do all these commandments before the Most High, our power, as he have commanded us. You see? So, also, Psalms 119, 172. Psalms 119, 172. It says, my tongue shall speak of thy word, for all thy commandments are righteousness. You hear that? All thy commandments are righteousness. So righteousness represents keeping the commandments and the laws of the Most High. You see? So now when you go back to 1 Peter 4 and 18, and it says, and if the righteous, those that keep the commandments of the Most High, those that keep the laws of the Most High, scarcely be saved, where shall the unrighteous and the sinner appear? Where do you think they're going to appear? Being thrown in the lake of fire, man. Because he tell you, man, in Revelation 20 and 15, man, y'all better understand, man. To tell you what, Revelation 20:15, and whosoever was not found written in the book of life, we read in Baruch 4:1-3, you know, keep the laws, commandments, gonna bring you to life. Whoever was not found written in the book of life was cast into the lake of fire. He ain't playing, man. That's the judgment of Messiah gonna bring. He gonna cast people to the lake of fire. That's why a soldier must learn that he is responsible for his actions, for your own actions. For real. Philippians 2 and 12. Philippians 2 and 12. A soldier must learn that he is responsible for his own actions. Wherefore, my beloved, who are the Israelites, again, as ye have always obeyed, not in my presence only. You know, when we have Sabbath class, the book is open, everybody's holding it down. Whenever we have class, the book is open, everybody holding it down. It says, wherefore, my beloved, that's the Israelites. We proved that in Baruch 3:36. Israel, my beloved. Israelites, my beloved. As ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, he said. Work out your own salvation with fear and trembling, just like we was trembling when the Most High came down on Mount Sinai. You know, we were scared, trembling. You ain't happy. You ain't shouting for joy. You trembling? No, man, you scared with trembling. Okay, a soldier must learn that he is going to be a leader. A soldier must learn that he is going to be a leader. A soldier must learn that he is going to be a leader. Wisdom of Solomon, the 8th chapter, verse 14. Wisdom of Solomon, the 8th chapter, verse 14. A soldier must learn he is going to be a leader. Listen, thus said the Most High. He said, I shall set the people in order, and the nation shall be subject unto me. Hear what he said? I shall set the people in order. He gonna set the people in order, and the nations, all these other nations outside of the 12 tribes, shall be subject unto me. Horrible tyrants shall be afraid when they do but hear of me. I shall be found good among the multitude and valiant in war. Come on, man. A soldier must learn he is going to be a leader. Gonna have dominion over these nations' lives, man. Every knee gonna bow to a Mashiach Yahushua. Believe this. Philippians 2 and 9 and 10. Wherefore the Most High also hath highly exalted him. This is Mashiach Yahushua. Philippians 2 and 9. Wherefore the Most High has highly exalted him, giving him a name which is above every name, Mashiach Yahushua. That at the name of a Mashiach Yahushua, every knee should bow, of things in heaven, and things in earth, and things under the earth. That every tongue should confess that a Mashiach Yahushua is the power to the glory of the Most High, the Father. It was the Most High day. Understand, understand this. A soldier must learn to be neat, clean, and his appearance must be kept up at all times. A soldier must learn to be neat, clean, and his appearance must be kept up at all times. Ecclesiasticus, the 19th chapter. A soldier must learn that he must be neat, clean, and his appearance must be kept up at all times. Because it makes a difference how people look at you. Ecclesiasticus 19 and 29. A man may be known by his look, one that hath understanding by his countenance when thou meeteth him. A man's attire and excessive laughter and gait show what he is, you see? So if you look a certain way, you dress a certain way, you're not clean, you're not gonna be respected as much as someone that's neat, clean, and appearance kept up at all times. It means something. Now I'm going through soldiership from the general. A man attire, the way you dress, and excessive laughter and gait show what he is, man. You know, the way you look at someone, people make analysis of the way you look by your countenance when you first meet them. So it's the way you look and you know, excessively laughing, and the gait mean the way you walk. You know, you show what you are, man. First Thessalonians 4:4. Soldier must learn to be neat, clean, and his appearance must be kept up at all times, man. First Thessalonians 4:4. Remember we remember we read what the Most High said. You gotta wash your clothes, man, before you come before the Most High. You gotta be clean, man. You come before the Most High dirty, not looking all, raunchy and stuff. You gotta take the time to know, especially on His day, the Sabbath day, whatever day you keep it. You know, you gotta be neat and clean. You prepare for that. That's one day a week. Come on, man. There's no excuse. First Thessalonians 4:4. That every one of you show how should be that every one of you should know how to possess his vessel in sanctification and honor. Sanctification being clean, man. Cleaned up and honor before the Most High. You got to know how to possess yourself before the Most High, man. It's very important. Cleanliness, man. Before the Most High, clean yourself up. It's very important because people won't respect you, they won't respect you. No matter how much you know. Take the time to groom yourself. Come on, man. You mean to tell me we supposed to be the lights of the world? Even the Esau army got the shoes shine. You be inspected. Went out the street teacher, we was inspected. I inspected brothers. You had to inspect it from head to toe, man. Straight up. Soldier must be neat, clean, and appearance must be kept up at all times. Now y'all freelance brothers come out and just be with however you want to be. No. It's soldiership, man. You take that time to make sure that you're groomed and looking sharp and on point. You're gonna be respected as such. Soldier he must learn to be neat, clean, and appearance must be kept up at all times, man. Very important. A soldier must learn that he is coming up in the ranks of the saints and following the steps of great men before him. A soldier must learn that he is coming up in the ranks of the saints and following the steps of great men before him. A soldier must learn that he is coming up in the ranks of the saints and following in the steps of great men before him. A soldier must learn he's been chosen out of the world for this special calling, man. Wisdom of Solomon in the Apocrypha 4:15. You must know, man, you've been chosen out of the world of everyone that exists, man, for this special calling. I just pray and hope that it's until the end because it's been like a revolving door, man. How many brothers I've seen come and go. How many sisters I've seen come and go. Wisdom of Solomon 4 and 15. It's a special calling. The highest calling you can be called in this world is be called to be able to understand this truth, man. This the people saw and understood it not, neither laid they up in their minds that his grace and mercy is with his saints. We done define the saints in Psalm 148:14 already. So the grace, the people talking about they're in grace, and you're not of the saints, you're not of the 12 tribes of Israel, you're not under grace. Hear what it says, his grace and mercy is with his saints. That's why when you see Paul's writing, he's saying to the saints, and that he have respect unto his chosen. You see that? The Most High have respect unto his chosen. So who are the chosen? He have respect unto his chosen. That's why we gotta understand it. Who are his chosen? Let's find out. Let's look and see. Let's seek out who is his chosen. The Bible will answer itself. You understand? To give you that answer. We can look at, most scripture we can look at is Isaiah 44:1. Yet now hear, O Jacob, my servant, and Israel, whom I have chosen. You see? So the Israelites are the chosen people of the Most High. Shabbat Shalom, welcome. Giving all praise and glory to the Most High, about Shama Mashak Kawasai. You see? Yet now hear, O Jacob, my servant, and Israel, the Israelites, 12 tribes of Israel, Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, Zebulun, Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben, Naphtali, Asher, and Issachar, the tribes of Israel, whom I have chosen. Joshua chosen. Hear what he said. Wisdom of Solomon 4:15. This the people saw and understood it not. Neither laid they up this in their minds, that his grace and mercy, grace is getting something you don't deserve to get. And mercy is not getting something that you do deserve to get. I know it's kind of hard for people to remember that. So I'm going to say it about 2 more times. Grace is getting something that you do not deserve to get. Mercy is not getting something that you do deserve to get. You see? Grace is getting something that you do not deserve to get. Mercy is not getting something that you do deserve to get. Okay? You hear what it says? That his grace and mercy is with his saints. And we define the saints in Psalms 148:14, right? People near to the Most High, Israel. Praise ye the Most High, right? It says that his grace and mercy is with his saints, and that he have respect unto his chosen. So who the Most High have respect to? Exodus 2:25. Let's find out who the chosen is. Who we have respect to. Let's find out. Exodus 2:25. I hope I'm not going too fast, but I am recording, so you can go back and go over it if I am going too fast. Exodus 2:25. And the Most High looked upon the children of Israel. Hear that? The Most High looked upon us, the children of Israel, and the Most High had respect unto them. You see? So the Most High had respect unto the 12 tribes of Israel. The Most High looked upon the children of Israel, and the Most High had respect unto them. He had respect unto his chosen. So he had respect unto them, right? So who is chosen? Deuteronomy 7:6. Grace and mercy is to his saints, and he had respect unto his chosen. Who is his chosen? Deuteronomy 7:6. But thou, who's the thou? Are a holy people unto the Most High, thy power, your power, right? We got to go to Deuteronomy 1:1, find out who he's talking to. That's all you do. Go to the beginnings of these books. It'll tell you who it's talking to. Deuteronomy 1 and 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel on this side of Jordan in the wilderness, right? So it's talking to the Israelites, 12 tribes of Israel, because all 12 tribes was in the wilderness, coming out of Egyptian captivity. So who he's talking to? The Israelites. What did he say to us? Deuteronomy 7 and 6. But thou art an holy people unto the Most High thy power. The Most High thy power, which is your power, Israelites, 12 tribes of Israel, have chosen thee. Who to be? The 12 tribes of Israel. To be a special people. How special? Unto himself, to the Most High, above all people that are upon the face of the earth. Hear that? He chose us as a special people to be above all people that are upon the face of the earth, unto himself, unto the Most High, period. There it is. That's why a soldier must learn that he is coming up in the ranks of the saints and following in the steps of great men before him. Okay? 1 Corinthians 1 and the first chapter. Let's go there. 1 Corinthians, the first chapter. It's soldiership from the general. All those of ancient UPK, y'all know what's happening. 1 Corinthians, the first chapter, verse 26. 1 Corinthians, the first chapter, verse 26. For you see your calling, brethren. You see your calling, brethren, Israelites, how that not many wise men after the flesh, not many mighty, not many noble are called. You hear that? This is the highest calling you can be called into, man, to really, take the time to learn this Bible, learn the Most High, learn about Mashiach Yahushua, and learn who you are as a nation, the 12 tribes of Israel. When you start learning who you are, you're going to learn who everybody is and where they fit in this Bible, man, amongst us, because he's talking to us. He would say, for ye see your calling, brethren. Paul said he's to his brothers, the Israelites, how that not many wise men of this world after the flesh, not many mighty, care how much strength and how much power they have in this world after the flesh, not many noble, care what kind of political position they have. Where they at? Show them to me. Bring them forth that are called to know we know. They caught in the world. But most have chosen the foolish things. Like they look at us like, oh, they nobody, we're nobody. We foolish to them. Of the world to confound, to confuse the wise of this world. There's no way nobody, I don't care who it is, can stand before us and we know the truth. We can't bring something to the table that they have no idea of. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. And that's not boasting, it's just real. That's why he said he didn't call them. He would say, but most I have chosen the foolish things. We the foolish things of the world to confound the wise. But we go out and we can stand before anybody and bring forth this truth. All praise to the Most High. Wa Mashiach Yahushua, Ba Shama Mashiach Yahushua. And the Most High have chosen the weak things of the world to confound the things which are mighty. This is how they look at us. But the Most High chose us. This soldiership. Recognize. He has chosen the weak things of this world confound the things which are mighty. Care what happens, it still come back to us, y'all. Because we confounding the mighty of this world with this truth. And base things below everybody in their eyes of the world. And things which are despised. You hear that? Things which are despised. You call us a thing, man. We despise. Nobody care about us. Had the Most High chosen, you see? So you got to keep that in mind when you're looking down upon your brother, looking down on your sister. I'm talking about those that are really trying to learn. I ain't talking about those that are rebellious. They got to be corrected, or their blood gonna be on us. We know what we got to do with that. They got to be corrected whether they hear or forbear. You know, I'm talking about those that are amongst us that we look down upon. That we look at base things. That's what the Most High called. You hear what he say? Base things of the world and things which are despised have the Most High chosen. Yeah, and things which are not, to bring to nothing things that are no flesh should glory in the presence of the Most High. But of him are ye, Bahashama Mashiach Yahushai, whom the Most High has made unto us wisdom. Understand the proper application of knowledge before everybody and righteousness. Hear that? It don't come without righteousness. And we know righteousness is keeping of the Most High's laws and commandments, man. Deuteronomy 6:25, Psalms 119, 172 all day long. We went there. And sanctification, cleaning ourselves up with this word, man. And redemption, being saved from our enemies and being saved from the hand of all that hate us. That according as it is written, he that glorified, let him glorify in the Most High. By Shalom Mashiach Yahushai. You want to glorify? Glorify the Most High. He ain't glorified enough. I say that with conviction. Everybody talk about themselves, mostly. They worlds. It ain't the world of the Most High. You want to glorify in something? You want to boast in something? Boastify in the Most High. By Shalom Mashiach Yahushai. That's what he's saying, man. A soldier must learn that he is coming up in the ranks of the saints and following in the steps of great men before him. What it's about, y'all. Many are called, but few are chosen. James, the 2nd chapter, in the 5th verse. James 2 and 5. This soldiership from the general. James 2 and 5. Hearken, my beloved brethren. I see some new people there. Let's see who that beloved is. Y'all should know by now. Hearken, beloved. So who's the beloved? Baruch 3 and 36 shows you who the beloved are. He have found out all the way of knowledge and have given it unto Jacob, his servant, and to Israel, his beloved. You see, when you see beloved, here it is. Israel, his beloved. Israel, his beloved, right? So when you see beloved, it's talking about we the Israelites, 12 tribes of Israel. So when you see James 2 and 5, he's saying what? Hearken, my beloved brethren. Look, James 1 and 1, telling you. James, the servant of the Most High. James 1 and 1. James, the servant of the Most High. And of the Most High power. And of our master of Mashiach Yahushai. To the 12 tribes. To the 12 tribes. To the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad. Greetings. What do he say? My brethren. who was his brother. There's 12 tribes of Israel. That's who he's talking to. When you see beloved, we just define as talking to the Israelites, make it mean something different. James 2 and 5. Hearken, my beloved brethren, have not the Most High chosen the poor in this world, rich in faith? That's how we rich. I can tell you in uh, Revelations 2 and 9, thou art rich. That's how we rich in faith, man. Believing in the Most High and heirs of the kingdom with a Mashiach Yahushai, which he have promised to them that love him. You know what they say? Listen, hearken, my beloved brethren, have not the Most High chosen the poor of this world, rich in faith, rich in believing in the Most High? The poor, we ain't rich. We poor, but we rich in faith, rich in believing in the Most High, man. And heirs, that's mean the inheritance of the kingdom which he have promised. We know the promises to who? The Israelites. We just read that in Romans 9 and 5. Read it for yourself. To them that love him. And how you love him? 1 John 5 and 3. This is how you love him. 1 John 5 and 3. But this is the love of the Most High, that we keep his commandments. So you ain't keeping the commandments and the laws of the Most High, you don't love him. You can't say you love him. He wrote the laws with his finger. He wrote the commandments with his finger, the work of the Most High, and you say you love him. You don't love him. But this is the love of the Most High, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous. You're supposed to feel bad about doing what's right to please the Most High, man. What this is about. The last one was soldiership. Many are called, but few are chosen. You know that? Many are called, but few are chosen. This one that really hit home with me, because like I tell y'all, it's like a revolving door. The truth is like a revolving door. You know, it really hit home with me um, a few weeks ago when I started really meditating on so many numerous brothers and sisters that have came into the world of Israel and are not here anymore. Some have transitioned, but a lot of them haven't. And it's amazing as I look around and you know, I see that they're not here anymore. Many are called, like I said initially, you know, about the call. Many are called. It's the highest calling you can be called into, but it don't mean that we're chosen. We can't take on that identity of being the chosen until you have made it to, in my opinion, to the kingdom. You know, you got to endure to the end. Just because you're here now don't mean anything. So I respect all the brothers that have been in this and continue in this. And we go back to one camp. Every last one of them that's out there come from UPK. The original, I'm talking about, you know, what's exists now. I'm talking about back in the 70s to the 60s, the 70s to the 80s to the 90s. You know, we had the all the heads, you know, and we still remain vigilant in this truth, man. It has to be respected, man. It wasn't easy to maintain and just continue to be in this truth. And they have, and we have, I'll say. That's why I say those of old can relate to what it is that I'm bringing out in this lesson. Let's go all the way back to early 90s. You know what I mean? This is soldiership. from the general, me as a general, and those that came before me. Many are called, but few are chosen. Matthew the 20th chapter. And it's just something when I think about it, man. You know, it's like I go around, especially out here in the West Coast, I go around and I don't see nobody that I remember that you know was back in the day, man. Only a few of us. Wow, something, man. Matthew 12, and that's why you gotta endure, man. Matthew 12 and 16. So the last shall be first. Uh-oh. And the first last. Man, that's deep. I always remembered that. Man. I was like, wow. You know, you be in this and you be like, wow, they here comes somebody new in, right? It'll make you think. At least I thought, like, wow, am I here to drop it on them and then I'm gonna phase out like everybody else phased out of not being diligent like they were? So the last shall be first. Think about it. I look at, you know, like these young brothers that's coming in now, they sharp. They real sharp. I love it. You know, I never had any kind of envy or jealousy or any kind that never was in my spirit. I ain't grew up like that. I ain't never been like that. I love seeing our people be on top of it. Okay, who it is. Our people, I'm saying, you know. I love it, man. It's like powerful. Like Naquan and Hassan and I didn't even know Eleazar was young as he is. I mean, the leader of Sakari and you know, the brother I'm rolling with, Sadiq and Yashimai and Guy and June and Sean Aria. I mean, Howard died. He's older though, but I mean, he's still coming in. You know, on the late last. He last, no matter who it is. You know what I mean? Like brothers are sharp, man. Aria for Watchmen for Israel, man, and all the rest of the brothers from BOW, man. They True Nation. I mean, all these young brothers, man. Sons of Thunder, these young brothers, man, came after. Sharp, man. Whoever I miss, man. All of y'all, man. Last shall be first, man. And first, last. You know, I thought about that. Wow, first, last. And I look at where everybody at, man. We talking about some sharp brothers, man. Like bad teachers, man. I mean, when I say that's a great way when I say that, man. I mean, like, wow. Yep. Of course. Of course. I remember Lahab and I know personally Hafiz Shaya and Arya and I was general under them, man, right under them, man. Zach and Shah, I mean, yeah. And Yaiqua, Arya's daddy, you know, and Moshe too. You know, we all together at one time. Everybody was together in one camp, man. We all one camp. And we was one camp. Still the wisdom existed at that time, man. And we were all together before everybody split, had a split, and everybody went their own way. Still the wisdom still was existed, man, at that time, man. All praise to the Most High, man. For many are called, man, but few are chosen. God, many are called, man, but few are chosen. Think about that, man. It's like the word is real, man. So the last shall be first, and the first last. For many, for many be called, but few chosen. You see? Second Ezra is the eighth chapter in the first verse. Second Ezra, the eighth chapter in the first verse. The soldiership from the general. Many are called, but few are chosen. Many are called, but few are chosen. Second Ezra is the eighth chapter in the Apocrypha, verse 1. And he answered me, saying, the Most High have made this world that we in for many, but the world to come for few. And he answered me, saying, the second Ezra 8 and 1. The Most High have made this world for many, but the world to come for few. That's why we can't even, that's why I said, dare not make that say one of the numbers. Remember, we just read the righteous scarcely gonna be saved, man. Because the Most High have made this world for many, but the world to come for few. He said in verse 3, there be many created, but few shall be saved. You know? There be many created, but few shall be saved. That's why I said many are called, but few are chosen. Matthew 19 and 30. Matthew 19 and 30. But many that are first shall be last, and the last shall be first. You know? But many that are first shall be last. You know, I think about this because, you know, it's like a whole lot of powerful brothers that were first are not even in the truth now. But many that are first shall be last, and the last shall be first, man. God, you know, the last shall be first. That's why the only thing I say that the young brothers that's in now should be listening to and really paying attention to things Hosea 5 and 15. Most I said, I'm going to go to my place until we, the Israelites, acknowledge our offense and seek his face. Because we know about Jacob's trouble. He said, in our affliction, we're going to seek him early. So the Spirit now is showing us that we got to stop allowing ourselves to justify the things that have been put in our face, being robots and robotees of these words that they inserted here, like LORD, like AMEN, even God, is a European invention from the 6th century AD. LORD representing BAAL. And we steady calling on BAAL, not really realizing that we're calling on BAAL by saying LORD. I just even looked at, it means BAAL is MASTER. You can look at any Bible, you can even ask Siri, you can ask Alexa, you can look into any type of dictionaries that's biblical and it will tell you, because no word comes before BAAL, you know, it's very important. Look it up for yourself. These are things that the Spirit has brought to me, ask for guidance and instructions to bring to the nation. He gave me, the breakdown on Hosea 5 and 15. He said, in our affliction, we're going to seek him early. His name is jealous. The Most High name is jealous. And I have no problem looking for the things that offend him. And these are little things, but it's big things if you continue to do it. Once you look into it and you see what it is that I'm bringing forth through the Spirit of the Most High, by Shama Mashak Yahushai, whereas I'm saying that to be held accountable to the Most High and what I'm saying to be true. And they inserted it in there so we can continue to call on their entities that they believe in, their idols, to keep us away from the Most High. They know this. We don't know it because we don't really consider the fact of what it is that they're doing and have done. I won't say doing, but they have done. Look, Ezekiel 39 and 23. It said the heathen shall know, Ezekiel 39:23, the heathen shall know that the house of Israel, the family of Israel, we the 12 tribes of Israel, went into captivity for their iniquity, for our wickedness, for our sins. Because they trespassed against me, the Most High said. We broke the Most High's laws, statutes, commandments. Therefore hid I my face from them. That's why he said in Hosea 5 and 15, say, I'm going to go to my place till we acknowledge our offense and seek his face. Because he said he hid his face from us. The heathen know this. We don't know it. If we do know, we don't really take into consideration it offends the Most High, the things that they have done to keep us offending him. And the heathen shall know that the house of Israel went into captivity for their iniquity, because they trespassed against me. Therefore hid I my face from them and gave them into the hand of their enemies, not our friends, the hand of our enemies. Well, we got to be saved from our enemies, from the hand of all that hate us. We just read that in Luke 171, man. So fell they all by the sword. This is what it say, according to their uncleanness, according to their transgressions, breaking the Most High's laws, and he wrote with his finger, the work of the Most High have I done unto them, and hid my face from them. The other nations know this. Therefore, looking at that, you must understand, we ain't published no Bibles. They took scriptures out, and they added words in, straight up. Show me where somebody was baptized like this. I'm just about finished with that. Show me where somebody was baptized, where they baptized someone just like this. In Matthew 28:19. And they got the nerve to put a Mashiach's words saying this. Go ye therefore and teach all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father and of the Son and the Holy Ghost. Show me where they say, I'll baptize you in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. They added that in there. That's their Trinity doctrine that they put in there. Mark don't say that, do it? Mark say that? Hmm? Luke say that? John say that? Where it say that? They'll take you there. You think, hey, you think that it is what it is, but you don't find it nowhere else but there. It's not there. Let's see. I used to make up a way to try and make it make sense, right? It didn't say that. I always try to make it, trying to find a way to make it make sense, man. But I was in error. Um, It don't say that. You don't see nowhere where he's saying that. Any other gospel. Mark 16:15. And he said to them, go ye into all the world and preach the gospel to every creature. He that believeth and is baptized shall be saved, but he that believeth not shall be damned. Right? And these signs shall follow them that believe. In my name, Baal Shalom, Mashak, they shall cast out devils. They shall speak with new tongues. They shall speak with new tongues. With new tongues. Right? They shall take up serpents, and if they drink any deadly thing, it shall not hurt them. They shall lay hands on the sick, and they shall recover. See that? That's what it says. It don't say nothing about baptized in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. It's not there. You see? But they inserted it there. And another thing before I leave, I want to leave you with this. Show me that Mashiach Yahweh, this is a Mashiach Shai name, that you're going to give him all honor and praise at the end of your prayer. Pray to the Most High. In Revelation 3:14. And unto the angel of the church of the Laodicean, it's in red, so it's the writings of a Mashiach Yahweh. And unto the angel of the church of the Laodicean, write, these things said the Amen, the faithful and true witness, the beginning of the creation of the Most High. That's Mashiach Yahweh telling you to give him honor and praise at the end of your prayer, praying to the Most High. I don't think so. That's Zeus last name. Look it up. Most people say, what's Zeus, the Greek god, number one Greek god last name? Most people don't know. These are mysteries that have been hidden in the Most High, man. Of bringing out these last days, man. We need to pay attention to, for real. You see, that's not his name. They inserted that in there. That's their God, their idol last name. Zeus, that's his last name. Amen. They took on, look at the back of the dollar bill. Come on, you see a pyramid, this is spiritual Egypt. It goes all the way back to Amenra. They took on the same identity, only they gave their number one God, Zeus, that last name. So when you say that at the end of your prayer, that's what you calling on. In the name of Jesus Christ, Zeus. Give a dang how you look at it. That's what you're doing, man. You offended the Most High. So I don't care if you use it in Hebrew, English, Spanish, French, German, Russian, whatever. You still giving homage to their God, their idol, Zeus. The elite know this in high places. They know this. Demons in high places, they know this. You don't know. You know now. Do your research. Look it up. Check it out. You don't have to say that. If you love the Most High. Is that the beginning of the creation of the Most High? The faithful and true witness? The beginning of the creation of the Most High? Most High created a Mashiach Yahushua. And Mashiach Yahushua created everything in this world, man. Ephesians 3:9, man. Through the power of the Most High. You say you love him and then you're gonna call on this entity, their entity? Come on, man. Got everybody do, man. Ephesians 3:9. And to make all men see what is the fellowship of the mystery. That's something that's unknown. That's a secret. That could be a secret to you now, that you're hearing now. Which from the beginning of the world, from Genesis 1:1, from the beginning of the world, have been hid in the Most High, who created all things by Hamashiach Yahushua. You see, he was the top angel of the Most High. He the first creation of the Most High. The Most High created all things by Hamashiach Yahushua. In his name, not Amen. Anywhere in the world, he gonna tell you to pray and give all homage to him at the end of your prayer. No. They put it in there because that's their idol. Zeus. Look at how you say Jesus in Spanish. Take your time. Hey, Zeus. Come on, man. Can't get no clearer than that. But I gotta go. I gotta get rest, get some sleep. But I say, Crumb Most High. Hope this was edifying to everyone. Crumb Mashiach Yahushai and Crumb Yasharella. And I'm out. Shalom, everyone. Peace. Shalom.